Oh my god. Hello and welcome to a completely self-serving YouTube video brought to you by me and my current hyperfixation that is Stranger Things. Hi everybody, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashleyroboto and today I'm going to be doing a tier list of Stranger Things characters up to and including season 4 because as you can mayhaps tell in my background right now, I am a fan and I'm very excited to kind of show you where my placement is. I'm going to spoil Stranger Things while doing this. I'm very much so going to talk about season 4 spoilers, some plot twists and things. So if you are not caught up, please, for the love of God, just go watch the show. As you can see mayhaps from the tier list here, I have an issue with Stranger Things, not like itself, but with, you know, the filters that people make that like give you certain characters or whatever, like choose between these people or like this is your parents or whatever. And also tier lists is that there's always people on these lists that I do not remember at all. So I've added a little extra spicy special tier to my tier list because there are people on this list that I do not recognize or remember. I'm very, very sorry. But anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna jump into it here. We're starting off kind of strong. I'm gonna be completely honest. I dig Henry. I really do. I think he was a really compelling, cool character. Maybe B. I'm gonna put Henry at B. I think he was really cool in like the Rainbow Room and stuff. I kind of dug his like whole thing. I really do like his progression into like becoming Vecna and stuff. That's really cool. But I do know Vecna is separate on here, which is funny to me. Alexi, God, I love this sweet little angel. I really did, but Alexi was, A for Alexi, how lovely. Alexi was a victim of the Duffers giving us a lovely, beloved character per season just to fucking murder them in front of our very eyes. Just like comment some freaking 07s. Second, this asshole, what's her name? I don't even remember her name. This is weird because I feel like she was so ruthless and horrific. It like took me out. It like ruined my immersion because I was just so angry. I'm like, how are you written to be so horrendous? I literally cannot wrap my head around such a shit person that it like took me out of every scene that she was in. I'm like, what? She did get fucking rocked in the face by a roller skate, and that did happen. Continuing on, Argyle. I fucking love we have a trend here that A's and A's, you know? I fucking love Argyle. I think Argyle was one of the best additions into season 4. Barb. Everyone loves Barb. I feel like I would love Barb a little more if we got more than an episode of her. So Barb is gonna go in B. I didn't like love her like I love Argyle and Alexi, but I do think I would have loved Barb a ton more if we got to see more. That's another fallen soldier taken from us. Taken really quick though, like literally real quick into it. I know I should know who this is. You don't have to educate me in the comments. Just literally take it as I have a bad memory and Stranger Things has a lot of characters. Be nice to me. I don't know who you are. I'm so sorry. Also, Billy, an absolute fucking dumpster fire. Are you kidding me? I fucking hate Billy. I hate Billy. Billy is an asshole. Billy is a racist douchebag. Truly terrible. Hate Billy. Billy sucks. Bob. I remember loving Bob. But looking back, I don't remember loving Bob above a B. I feel like this is gonna make a lot of people upset. I feel like I loved Bob. I would say he would go like right here, like in between, right? But I can't like bring myself to bring him into A. Chrissy! Oh, I love Chrissy. I wish we saw more of Chrissy. I think Chrissy had so much potential, but Chrissy to me is like a Barb situation. No, this is the alphabetical thing. I want to put Chrissy in C tier. No, I like Chrissy. I wish we had more of Chrissy. I really do. I'm putting Chrissy in B tier. The Demogorgon. The Demogorgon, I fucking love. I think I'll say A. Not like just because of the monster design. I love it. I really do. The first season of Stranger Things as a whole is like art to me. God, I love it. I remember curling up on my couch, like jumping off my couch and being so stoked about certain things. And like the parallels of Stranger Things and Silent Hill are kind of like, I feel like why I really liked the show to begin with. It's art. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. We continue. Dr. Brenner, an asshole. Absolutely horrific. I hate that they seem to try to kind of want to give him a weird little redemption arc at the end of season 4. I hated that. He is an irredeemable asshole. I do not like this man. Dustin. Besties, we're getting our first S tier, baby. I love Dustin so much. There is a scene where they're talking about the heart of the party. I'm pretty sure it's Will is saying to Mike that Mike is the heart of the party. And I'm like, look, I know that a lot of people have different opinions on who the heart of the party is, but I'm gonna just say I think that shit is Dustin. Are you kidding me? With all of the love and light, Dustin is my first S tier, and hilariously enough, we're gonna wombo combo. This is surprising absolutely fucking nobody on this goddamn planet. Eddie Munson is also going in S tier. This man has me drawing fan art. This character has me writing fic again. This character has me getting art on the walls. I'm like purchasing fan art and hanging it up. I am cosplaying. I'm getting a fucking Eddie cosplay together, just literally just for shits and gigs. I'm going to cut myself short talking about Eddie because I could talk about him for literally an entire video. Please, for the love of God, in the comments, salute our fallen fucking soldier, Eddie. He did not deserve to fucking die. I hated that he died. I feel like it kind of cheapened his arc because he like did the thing. He was like, I'm a coward. I always run away, blah, blah, blah. And Eddie is definitely not an actual coward, and he just thinks he is because he feels like he runs away. But even though like running away in a lot of instances is the safest thing for him to do, and then he doesn't run away and then dies. I didn't like his arc very much. I feel like it could have been done better. I feel like it was very ham-fisted because when he's dying, he's like, I didn't run away this time, right? And I'm like, we know, bestie, we know, okay? And we're going to L, and this is going to be weird. I am kind of L is cool. I feel like I have liked Elle progressively less every season. I just have such a hard time connecting with her. It makes me sad. Maybe B+, but you know, she's not above a B. This man, why can't I remember his name? I literally just watched season 4. I'm so sorry. I'm just really bad with names when there's like a fucking slew of characters. I think a C+ for this fella is I love Erica. I love Erica so goddamn much. I think Erica is the coolest fucking kid I have ever seen in my life. Literally, Erica, the way Erica commands a fucking scene and commands a room. I just love her. I love her to death. I do not know why Hop's daughter is on here. We know precisely one thing about her, and that is that she has died. And that is very sad. But like, who? Like, I know, okay? Well, how am I supposed to rank her? I don't know her. I'm very sorry, Hop, that your daughter passed away. This is very heartbreaking and awful. Like, I know nothing about her. I love Hop. I feel like Hop is between A and B, but I feel like probably push to A. There are some characters that I like more in season 3. I literally can't see this person's full face. This literally looks like Phil of the Future to me. But who are you? I'm sorry. You look like Phil of the Future. Who are you, bestie? Am I okay that I can't see? I cannot tell who that is. I literally, now that I can see Phil of the Future, I cannot see anyone else. Jason, you suck. I don't have much to say. I understand that you're just fucking confused a bit and obviously like have no idea what's going on. You're following what you believe to be true, but you're still a douchebag, and that's what I'll say. Jonathan, I can't put him in D tier because I don't hate him that fucking much, but god damn it, Jonathan, I've never liked Jonathan. I never will like Jonathan, I don't think. The only time I've ever been like, all right, Jonathan, cool, is like his speech to Will in season 4, and that's kind of it. He took creeper photos of Nancy while she was like changing and shit, which was weird, and it's like not just weird, that was fucked up. Jonathan, no, Jonathan, I'm just gonna say no, bestie. Joyce, A. I fucking love Joyce. Joyce is super mom. Joyce is the smartest woman alive. Joyce, I don't think has ever been wrong a day in her life. I feel like every single hunch she ever has is correct. She always seems to know what the fuck is going on, even as a guess, and is always right, and I love her. I think she's wonderful and incredible and amazing, and I love Joyce with my entire soul. I think it's very cute that Hop and Joyce are next to each other on the tier list. That I feel like these two are kind of wasted this season, and that makes me a little sad. 8. I don't have an opinion either way. I want her to get a second chance, truly, because she deserved better. Oh my god, Karen Wheeler. I kind of like Karen a lot for no fucking reason. I don't know. There's something about her. Lonnie, I feel like it's basically a who, but also I hate you because you're a shit dad. You're a shit dad. Will and Jonathan's dad. Absolute shit. Blech. No, bad. Lucas. Lucas didn't want to be here. I feel like Lucas is over and over and over again an underutilized character, but season 4, I think the acting from Caleb was absolutely incredible. I think Lucas was one of the stars. I feel like if you would have asked me season 3, Lucas would have probably been at C tier, but he's, yeah, I think he's great. Now this is weird because I feel like I know so many people that love Max. Like love Max with their entire being. I like Max. I think Max is cool, but I don't really feel like super duper connected to Max. I don't love Max. Oh God. Oh, Mike. Mike is written to be such a shit, and it makes me really sad. I don't like hate Mike at all, but I feel like Mike is just so consistently like, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Moving on. This is really weird. Is this like the flesh flayer, like the mind flayer, but the fleshy one? Like, cool design, I guess. And he did kill Billy. But I'm gonna move on to Murray, who I also like, but not like super love. He makes me giggle, but I don't think I like him as much as like Hopper Joyce. I think he's great. I think he's fantastic. I honestly was expecting him to die in this season, but he didn't somehow, and I'm happy about it. I'm just kind of shocked. So, yo, Nance, I'm gonna put you with your brother, Rusty. I'm not a big fan of Nancy. I feel like this entire goddamn season 4, she was just so rude and awful to Robin. I love Robin, which Robin is next, and you'll see I love Robin. You know, I feel like Nancy treated the whole situation with Steve very poorly, and I feel like she treated Robin like garbage, and I love Robin, so I'm like, Nancy, you know, Nancy, ugh. We're gonna move on to Robin, whom I love. I love Robin. I think Robin's great. Her coming out scene in that bathroom is one of my favorite scenes in the entire show. I think it's really good. I think Maya Hawke does such a fucking wonderful job breathing life into Robin. Robin just feels so real, and I love it. I love it so much. I relate a lot to Robin. Dr. Owens is not on the same level as Dr. Brenner to me. I feel like he's had a little bit of like redemption-iness, but he's still kind of like, you know? I don't remember what the teacher's name is, but I loved him. I really loved him. I want more of him. I think he's such a great character. Like the AV Club guy. I love him. He was so cool. This was the Mind Flayer, whom I think is such a cool little design, but also like not like the best design. I think nothing like the Demogorgon. The Demogorgon was iconic to me. Mind Flayer's pretty cool though. Another one of my sweet angels. I fucking love Steve. I literally going into the final episode of season 4 when like volume 2 dropped, I was in the car going to visit my dad. I couldn't watch the episodes until later that night, so I was off social media completely. I was going to my dad's, and as we were arriving to my dad's, a Joe song came on, and I'm like, oh, please God, don't let this be a bad omen that Steve is dying today, because I was off of social media. Nobody had spoiled it. I knew nothing about it. So then when we getting back in the car, when I was leaving my dad's, the Joe song was still on because it didn't finish, and I'm like, oh God, please don't let Steve die. Steve did not die. We did lose Eddie though, but fuck, literally Steve, I'm so glad that they didn't kill him off in season 1 like they were going to. I think his brotherly relationship with Dustin is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. It really makes me happy. Mwah. Incredible, beautiful, wonderful. Mwah. You know, just mwah. Moving on to Susie. I like Susie. I think she's great. I feel like she hasn't had enough screen time, but I do love her. I think she's cool. Mr. Wheeler sucks balls. I hate him. I think he's a shit dad, and I feel like he literally does nothing. I feel like I know who these people are. I think these are Steve's friends from season 1 now, right? Still don't remember them at all. Who? Now we're moving on to Vecna. I think Vecna's whole storyline that's written through the series is so beautiful. I think it's just so cool that they tied in so much, like how they made Billy stand when he was like possessed with like his hands in front, like Henry does. And I just think it's so cool that they just have those little Easter eggs the whole time, and I'm like, I really love it. Literally, this man is just killing a bunch of kids. That's all he's done. It's just wow. Anyways, he's cool though. Victor Krill, I think I have to put him in A simply just because of, you know, who he is. He's Freddy. And I feel like since the season 4 and Vecna has taken so much inspiration from Nightmare on Elm Street, having that as an Easter egg, as a cameo is very, very cool. And I love that very much. And I feel like I just have to have him in A just for that fact alone. And my dear, so I think we have our final S tier character. I love Will. I will throw myself into traffic for that child. I will protect him with my life. I swear to sweet God, if Will doesn't make it through season 5, if he dies, I'm gonna be so sad, dude. He's been so shafted this whole show. I'm gonna move Robin up there. Look, I love my gays, okay? I really do. I My sweet angels, I love them. They're great. Will deserves the world. Will deserves so much better. I really hope that he gets the stage in season 5, and I hope he has a happy ending. Anyways, last but not least, I really do not give a fuck about this man. I do not care. I know he just annoyed me the whole time. I feel like the Russia plot just annoyed me the whole time, and I hate that we're ending off on that and not me talking about Will for a long time, so I'm gonna cut that short. That's how we're ending it. But anyways, this is my tier list. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I can guarantee you that you're gonna disagree with me on at least like half of these probably. I like to have like half steps between my tier lists, but I never have them like a B+ or an A+. My lovely angels in S tier, Dustin, Eddie, Steve, Will, and Robin, my dears, my darlings. I think that's a good takeaway, is I love them. I love them with my whole soul. Let me know in the comments what your S tier would be. Literally what I want is some 07s for our fallen soldiers, and what I want is your S tier. So if you've made it to the end of the video, hell yes, give me your S tier of characters down below. There is no limit. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you want to see more of these, let me know. I hope you had a great time with me on this journey. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Goodbye.